Hello everyone and welcome to game 4 in the series between Titan and LZ. You see LZ spawning as the purple Zerg over here at the 3 o'clock position. Meanwhile Titan spawning as the green Protoss. So Protoss versus Zerg once more here on Metropolis. And Metropolis, one of those names that's very close to Metalopolis and may get a little bit confusing. Anyways, we'll see what's going to go down in this matchup and what the strategies overall will be. So far, these players have already played 3 games against each other. If you guys don't know the score, you guys should watch the previous 3 games. And yes, a little bit of a self-plug there. Please watch my videos. Don't forget to like. And I will be playing a little bit more games as well, so perhaps I'll be doing some announcement videos a little bit later, as we're seeing LZ just scout out with this Overlord. So pretty standard play. LZ is gonna scout out the 6 o'clock expansion location, figure out where Titan is through process of elimination. So yeah, so we'll see how broke back mining station. All right, so yeah, we'll see what's gonna go down here and what the overall strategies will be. So far, LZ has not gone for a hatchery or a spawning pool as of yet. Meanwhile, Titan deciding to play it a little bit more traditional, building his buildings inside his starting location as opposed to, say, building a forge or a gateway fast expansion. Now we'll see if that does work out. LZ is expanding already at the 2-minute mark. And at the 2-minute mark, a very fast expansion, your standard 15 hatch. As the game does get underway, LZ also scouting out with this Overlord. And this map, very nice for Zerg players in that they have plenty of places to hide Overlords. By being able to place Overlords in key locations up on high ground, those Overlords are able to park themselves there, reveal them or reveal with sight, but not get shot down from the units below. We can see that there is a Nexus now warping in at the natural expansion. So Titan opting to go for a Nexus already, even though he didn't build the gateway as part of his wall. So far, from what I've seen from Titan's build, this build does look very similar to Game 1, where he did end up going for a fast Stargate. LZ was able to catch this, though, and was able to easily shut this down, as now a probe may perhaps try to set up a cybernetics core on the front door. There is that cybernetics core there. A zealot could try to hold position, but the Zerglings may be able to slip by as the probe does make its way out across the map. Hatchery already completed. It will be a little bit more difficult for LZ to establish up his third base unless he does take down these destructible rocks here. And now the probe is still wandering around as the Overlord in a prime location, making sure that he is not revealing himself as of yet. Overlord now going to be flying along the bottom side here. Titan should spot this Overlord in just a second, but already Titan knows where his opponent is, as the Zerglings may be able to clean up this probe. The probe already down to 20 hit points, down to 15, now trying to run away. If it turns the corner or gets on creep, it looks like it will get taken down very easily. And now LZ, with spotting that creep, knows that a hatchery was established and was able to hide. Now back over here, an Overlord now flying away, perhaps looking and wanting to know when these destructible rocks will get taken down. More Zerglings are just funneling across the map as the Zelnaga towers now being captured by those Zerglings in order to reveal sight up onto the high ground, and also pretty much reveal the 2 main passageways that a ground army could move across the map. Warp Gate tech now being added in addition to level 1 weapons upgrade. I do not see a Stargate like we originally saw, and this is really interesting, especially the fact that Titan is barely mining any gas whatsoever. You can see that he's mined 140 gas from one, and now mining with only 1 probe on another, quickly trying to get up some additional gateways, and this is going to transition into a very heavy gateway or a gateway zealot stalker build, as he is now just trying to warp or try to get that warp gate tech completed. It is going to be a 6 gate off of 2 base, and there's only 1 harvester in each of these assimilators. Zergling's going to try to test that front door. It will get taken out rather easily, as a second zealot does join in on the fight. Cybernetics core about to complete that warp gate tech. Forge about to finish that level 1 weapons upgrade, and as soon as this level 1 weapons upgrade is completed, I believe these zealots will be making a move across the map, perhaps trying to set up a proxy pylon. Queen now down over here. We'll see LZ is sitting on a good amount of harvesters, 38 compared to 37 of Titan. So economically speaking, these games are still very, very close together as Zealots are now making their way across the field. 2 more assimilators now warping in. Titan only running with 2 probes on one gas, 3 on the other, as more and more warp gate tech units should be warping in back at home. Stalkers are now being added. I don't see a probe. A probe could be... No, there's the probe. The probe could try to warp in a proxy pylon in just a second here. And now with level 1 weapons upgrade, these zealots may be able to deal a fair amount of damage. LZ is sitting on a supply advantage, 78 compared to 67. We'll see how much damage can be dealt. 4 zealots with level 1 weapons upgrade is of something, or is very, very dangerous, as the stalkers now going up against roaches. Another proxy pylon now being set up as the roaches are unable to get away easily from those stalkers. The stalkers do have a superior range, especially when LZ does not have movement speed upgrade on those roaches as of yet. He cannot run away from the fight without taking a little bit more damage. LZ now currently up by 50 food, 50 supply. We'll see if it's enough or not as the zealots continue to move across the field. Zerglings just falling left and right as more and more Zerglings continue to fall. Queens now making their way in. A zealot does go down. Stalkers are trying to stutter step their way. Is it going to be enough? As the stutter stepping stalkers should be able to maximize their damage against these roaches with an inferior range but superior movement speed. Zealots now continuing the chase, or getting continually chased by Zerglings. Another zealot will get taken out. The stalkers need to focus down the roaches one at a time. If they're able to do exactly that. Oh, Titan still backing away with more and more of those stalkers, and beautifully played by Titan. If he's able to keep these low hit point stalkers alive, that will be enough, as LZ is unable to keep his units alive, and now we are at only a 5 supply difference between these 2 armies. A third nexus now being established over here at the 8 o'clock expansion location. Stalkers still just trying to test the waters, as Stalkers going to take down drones and even more drones. These destructible rocks have not been destroyed, and now more reinforcements coming in. 92 compared to 99. Harvester count 46 to 46. Both sides even once more. And it looks like this third base may get taken out. Hatchery getting sliced and diced by stalkers and a zealot. More sentries, zealots, and stalkers still massing up over here. We may have a bit of a flank counterattack coming in from LZ. We should see some force fields now being laid down. Those roaches unable to engage. More roaches coming in from the other side. If Titan is smart, he will just try to reposition himself, making sure that some of those roaches are unable to engage. But no, a lot of those zealots will get destroyed instead, as the roaches now once again find themselves stuck on the wrong side of a force field. 87 versus 93. LZ still slightly ahead at this point, and we'll see where this is all going to go. Sentries continuing to push. Roaches fall, and there is the GG. So LZ losing Game 4 in this best of 5 series. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening.